1. The fall of the Roman Empire. The collapse of the Roman Empire is often seen as a sudden, catastrophic event, but it was a gradual decline. The empire weakened due to internal strife, economic troubles, and invasions over centuries. It was less of a single event and more of a prolonged process of fragmentation. 2. The Dark Ages and intellectual stagnation. The term, Dark Ages, suggests a period of cultural and intellectual stagnation, but this view is inaccurate. In fact, many advancements in agriculture, philosophy, and science occurred during this time, particularly in the Byzantine and Islamic worlds, which laid the groundwork for the Renaissance. 3. The Salem witch trials. The Salem witch trials are often viewed as an instance of mass hysteria, but they were fueled by a combination of religious, social, and political factors. The trials were not simply about witchcraft but also about power struggles, economic tensions, and a fear of the unknown. 4. The French Revolution and violence. While the French Revolution is often seen as a bloodbath, its roots lie in the fight for equality, liberty, and fraternity. The Reign of Terror, while undeniably violent, was part of a broader revolutionary struggle for political and social change, influenced by economic hardship and class disparity. 5. The Crusades and religious wars. The Crusades are often misunderstood as purely religious wars. While religion played a central role, economic, political, and territorial motives also contributed. The Crusaders sought to expand their influence, and the wars had significant long-term consequences for Christian-Muslim relations and European expansion. 6. The Industrial Revolution and worker exploitation. The Industrial Revolution is frequently seen as solely responsible for worker exploitation. While it led to harsh conditions, it also sparked massive technological advancements and the creation of the modern workforce. Over time, labor reforms improved living and working conditions. 7. The American Revolution and freedom. The American Revolution is often oversimplified as a fight for liberty. While it was about independence from Britain, it did not immediately result in universal freedom. Slavery remained intact, and women's rights were largely ignored, meaning that freedom was not equally distributed. 8. The Vietnam War and American involvement. The Vietnam War is frequently misunderstood as a simple US versus Vietnam conflict. In reality, it was a Cold War struggle with ideological and geopolitical stakes. The US became involved not just to stop communism but also as part of its broader strategy to contain Soviet influence in Southeast Asia. 9. The Great Depression and its causes. The Great Depression is often seen as a result of the stock market crash of 1929, but its causes were multifaceted. Overproduction, unequal wealth distribution, banking failures, and international trade imbalances contributed to the economic collapse, with the crash being a triggering event. 10. The atomic bombing of Japan in World War II. The use of atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki is often seen as an unnecessary act of destruction. However, many argue it was a strategic decision to end the war quickly, preventing a prolonged invasion of Japan that could have cost more lives on both sides. The morality of this decision remains widely debated.